Well, hello and welcome back, and here we are. It's December, the 12th month of the year. Not been about much in November. It's one of those months that there's not been a lot going on in the garden, not much one you could do. I've also been suffering a little bit with my arthritic an old injury I did many years ago in the building trade on my shoulder. So I've been kind of just laying low and catching up on other things, and decided really that there wasn't much to say or do in November. So anyway, we're back with another quick little video because it's now, I'm late, it's now December the 5th already. I've just finished off making this year's Christmas wreath. I've just done that in the greenhouse. There we go. As always, something I've created. I made the hoop myself. And if you want to have a look at more of this, there is a video I did last year. Obviously, I don't want to get too repetitive and keep doing the same old things year in, year out. So there is a video of me making last year's. Little bit of improvement I've made on last year's. I did go and find a very mossy lawn close by me, where the person that I do a little bit of lawn cutting in the summer wanted this lawn getting rid of, and so I'd got some lovely kind of moss. So I lined my steel hoop that I made, which I created by making it round a tub and then making a smaller inner ring around a smaller tub, and I have padded my two rings out with some of this moss. It's got some grass and moss in it, and I think that will keep the foliage more damp and kind of, hopefully going a bit longer. But it's just things out the garden. That's all it's made of. It's some holly, conifer, ivy out the hedge, and bits and pieces of various shrubs. There's some Elaeagnus, unanimous, and all sorts of things in there that, bits of yew. I can see I've cut off, got a little sort of yew tree in that hedge down the bottom there, and some of these lovely ivy berries. So there we go. I shall now go and hang that up and come back and have a quick look at December. So there we go. It seems impossible that it's coming up for 12 months since I sat here in early January and started these, monthly looks. I might try something different again next year, because that's, completed every month of this year, and one doesn't want to get stale doing the same old thing every year in these videos. One tries and keeps it a little bit different. So yeah, December already, it's amazing. Here, I don't know what it was like with you, but November was very, very wet here, quite miserable, quite dark. We had an awful lot of rain. I think we're well on the way to, catching up a little bit anyway, on because I kept saying month after month here how dry it had been over the summer and the spring and even into the first part of autumn. But November certainly was quite a wettish month and quite dull and dismal. And I have been out in the garden. It's mainly been picking leaves up, and I've still got some, dead plants, some bedding plants, annuals to get up and get in, into the recycle bins. And you can see the osteospermum here is, I think that's going to go pretty quickly now, because we're coming into a period of some very cold nights, they say, later this week. And over next weekend, so I think that'll. But I'm not worried. I don't. I think I said before, I don't try and. You can, try and save this, kind of plants if you do want to. I find, things, even if I put them in the greenhouse, they don't save particularly well. They can get botrytis, the grey mould. And, if you're not going to heat the greenhouse, even if you cover stuff up with fleece and it gets down to -5, 6, even 7 or 8, I've known here, in very cold winters in, December and January. And, things will be frosted. So, so probably that's the last, few days that they'll be there, and then I can, pull a tub up, and I have got 1 or 2 pansies to put in there still. But yeah, December, as you know, I like these old mottos and sayings. I haven't got many for December, but one I really liked, and it made me smile. It is in December. Keep yourself warm and sleep. I think that's very good advice for all of us, isn't it? Certainly keep yourself warm if you can afford to. So there we go. That's that one. Here's another one. A green Yule makes a fat kirkyard. I think there again that's meaning quite a mild, Christmas time. Makes a fat kirkyard. There we go. you can make what you will of that one. And then another one is Bounce Buckram Velvet's dear. Christmas comes but once a year. When it comes, it brings good cheer, and when it's gone, it's never near. I think that's very true, isn't it? In January, we think next year's Christmas is a long way off. It's gone and it's done with after a couple of days of it all, and by the time you get to New Year and the new month of January, Christmas seems a long way off. But I think it just goes to show, as I say, it brought it home to me doing these videos, how quickly a year goes. And it seems no time at all, and here we are, as I say, I'm sitting out here and it's December. It only seems, less than a half an hour since I was sitting here in, I think it was the 4th or the 5th of January, and it was quite a mild day then. And, you don't expect what sort of, I was always predicting we were going to have a hot, dry summer, and it would be nice to have some of that back now with my oak and ash theory of last year. Which certainly came true, more by luck than judgment or any magical formula there, I think. So as I say, December brings the dark days, and obviously December the 21st is the winter solstice, or the first real start day of winter. We're often told by the weather people that winter starts on December the 1st and runs December, January, February, and that they've kind of rounded it up for the weather forecasting more. But realistically, the winter solstice and with the first day of winter is December the 21st till March the 21st. And often, that runs right. We can get a lot of cold weather in the beginning of March or even the middle of March still. I've had many instances where there's been quite heavy snowfalls here in early March. So anyway, that only wishes me to, thank you immensely for watching my videos over this year. And thank you for all the kind comments, and I shall certainly be back in the new year, if not before. I'm feeling a bit more again like making videos after, say, taking a few months off a few weeks off, I should say. You'd probably all enjoy if I took a few months off, he says, joking. But yeah, I shall be back making some more videos about different things and different topics, and I've still got one or two things that's ongoing that I shall eventually get round to talking about, and still looking for that elusive bit of ground to try and start getting back to self-sufficiency and growing vegetables again locally, but it's proving very elusive to find that. So I'd like to wish you all a very happy and Merry Christmas, and my best wishes to you all. And as I say, thank you immensely for watching these videos, liking them and contributing in every way. And until the next time I catch up with you, if you are doing any gardening, I hope it's good gardening, and I hope you have a very peaceful and happy Christmas. And I'll catch up with you very soon. Until that point in time, good gardening and my best wishes, and bye for now.